Yo to the people, them it's your boy Njies in the building. Now, if you're wondering, you're on Njies, how can this be an album reaction, bro? This isn't long enough to be an album reaction. That's because I literally reacted to each individual song individually and drop them as individual videos. But all you gotta do is go to my playlist section, go to Central C, Countless Greatness, album reaction, and literally every single song is gonna be in album order, bro. One, Now We're Strangers might not get uploaded because that literally got blocked. And I didn't react to Gen Z Love because I feel like that came out when I was on my break, and I didn't react to Bound for some reason, bro. So right now we're at track 16 and he is 14 for 15. In terms of Now We're Strangers, that's half a point. And in terms of Band for Band, that's also half a point because I never really listened to it after that. But it's still not a bad tune, but I never really listened to it. So we're at track 16, you know what I'm saying? But I've listened to 15 altogether so far in that, bruv. And we're 14 for 15. You get me? Everything else in that, bruv, cold, you know what I mean? But let's get into it. Let's see what I go on. Central C, Must Be, and this must be a banger, bro.
What's your definition of real?
Someone that keeps it real,
Or
innit?
what do you look at as
Shooting people
real?
for your friends.
Shooting people for your friends.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's real to you.
Yeah.
Bro, is that Skepta?
People for your friends.
Yeah.
Look at
Shooting
as
people
real.
for your friends.
Shooting people for your friends.
Yeah.
That's real to you.
Yeah.
I mean,
What's your definition of real? What is it? If it's something like them, then I must be fake. And they don't want smoke, so it must be vape. If she ain't on coke, then it must be cake.
they don't want smoke, so it must be vape. Vape, the fake version of smoking, like.
Want smoke, so it
So
must be
subtle
vape.
ones.
If she ain't on coke, then it must be cake. If she don't wanna fuck, then she must be gay. If that's what you call
Standard, bro. Switch it on the head and that, bro. Isn't that what girls like to do in that, bro? Oh, why don't you wanna, you know what I mean? You reject a girl, all of that type of stuff. Oh, you must be gay. You must be gay. Nah, bro. Switch it on the head. Yeah, you must be. You know, I ain't standard, fam. I like that one right there and that, bro. First rapper to do that, bro, that I've heard of, and that. Switch it on the head. Flip it on its head.
if she don't wanna fuck, then she must be gay. If that's what you call romance, fake as it gets, say life's a gamble. I'm placing my bet, I'm taking a risk, I ain't playing roulette. They asked where I'm at and I gave an address, but they go on the net and they making a threat. I don't know why they thought I was making this bread, but I definitely want just to stay in the end. Took bro off the road, we don't trap no more, that's what I call real. Retire your mom, that's what I call real. My dad got a yard, that's what I call real. And tell the man them in jail if you need anything, just
Yeah, it's starting to get better, but that section right there.
where I'm at and I gave an address, but they
with his voice and that, I don't really think it meshed too well in that, bro, to my ears and that, bro. But after that right there and them thing there, bro, it's like, okay, say less. Now we're starting to get into it again.
took bro off the road, we don't trap no more, that's what I call real. Retire your mom, that's what I call real. My dad got a yard, that's what I call real.
Come on.
And tell the man them in jail if you need anything, just call, that's what I call real. And they don't really call, cause my friends don't rely on me much, that's what I call real.
But to me, like I said, real is just keeping it real in that, bro. No matter what your motives are, whether it's a woman, family members, just keep it real, bro. If you're with a gal in that, bro, you know what I mean, and that, bro, and you just want the bag, not the bag, you want the box, sorry. If you just want the box in that, fam, just tell her, bro. Let her know on that, bro. I don't want this to be anything more on that, bro. You know what I mean? He's not real. He's not real because he doesn't want a relationship. He's actually real because he told you the truth in that, bro. Most men don't do that and them thing there. You know what I mean? If you're in a business opportunity for just the peas and that, bro, just say that, bro. That makes you real in that, bro. Just real is keeping it real, like, you know what I mean? Whatever your motives are, bro, no matter who it is in that, bro. You know, it's not that complicated, people. It's not that complicated. If you're doing acrobatics and them thing there, you gotta do this and be this and that. Nah, bro, just keep it real. You know what I mean?
Just cool, that's what I call real. And they don't really call, cause my friends don't rely on me much, that's what I call real. Beef man over postcodes, then go jail, leave your mum all alone, that's what I call fake. Live a life that your music don't portray, that's what I call fake.
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
There you go.
I love that right there. I love that right there. Going to B for a flipping postcode, then go in jail and leaving your mum alone is what I call flipping fake, man. Oh my days.
Okay.
One of the realest statements of this whole album, bro.
Don't rely on me much, that's what I call real. Beef man over postcodes, then go jail, leave your mum all alone, that's what I call fake. Live a life that your music don't portray, that's what I call fake. All of this claiming this and that, but it weren't even there.
There's going to be some people side-eyeing that bar right there because that's what they say about Sench, innit? You know what I mean? That's what they say about Sench. But that's what I don't understand. I feel like people like to pick and choose who they want to fact check and that, bruv. You know what I mean? if you're a certain person and talk a certain type of way and look a certain type of way, and people say for, oh yeah, we believe you, or whenever it's a gal on a drill thing and that, bro, oh, she's fake, but you don't fact check everyone else and this person and that person, and that you just go for, I guess, the general consensus is and that, bro. Now the general consensus is that man like Central C is fake and that, bro, and it's not real and da 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 da. Now everyone runs with that type of thing, so there's going to be a couple of man side eye in that bar. But I'm just a type of person in that, bro. If I'm not going to fact check that person and that person, I'm not fact checking anyone in that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, people like to pick and choose who they want to fact check, and you know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's just not even the industry, that's just the world in that, bro. You know what I mean? People pick and choose in that, fam.
Cool road. Beef man over postcodes, then go jail, leave your mum all alone, that's what I call fake. Live a life that your music don't portray, that's what I call fake. All of this claiming this and that, but it weren't even them, that's what I call fake. What's your definition of real?
There's always going to be certain people that are always calling someone fake. Even Billy the Go, I ain't going to mention no names, but he did an interview with someone in jail and that person was calling another rapper fake and that, bro, that's known to not necessarily be on things and that, but raps a certain type of lifestyle and that, and it's one of the coldest at it, fam. You know what I mean? So there's always going to be someone claiming something, bro. You know what I mean? Whether you like it or not, you like the person or not, or whatever, and that, bro. All I'm saying is in that, bro, if you ain't gonna fact check every single person you listen to and that, bro, stop picking and choosing who you actually want to fact check and that, bro. Because even though you're saying this about that person, what about your favorite rapper and they're like, you know what I mean? So allow it, man.
Them, that's what I call fake. What's your definition of real? What is it? If it's something like them, then I must be fake. And they don't want smoke, so it must be vape. If she ain't on coke, then it must be K. If she don't wanna fuck, then she must be gay. If that's what you call romance, fake as it gets it.
That might be one of my favorite in terms of like cheeky bars and that, bro, because he's flipping that whole stereotype on his head, like I said, with the girls and how they try to make us seem and that, bro, when we don't want them, or like, you know what I mean?
Don't wanna fuck, then she must be gay. If that's what you call romance, fake as it gets, say life's a gamble, I'm placing my bet, I'm taking a risk, I ain't playing roulette. They asked where I'm at and I gave an address, but they go on the net and they making a threat. I don't know why they thought I was making it spread, but I definitely want just to stay in the end. If I ain't at the top of the UK game and it's up for debate, then it must be Dave. They're wearing a chain and ain't tagging the jewelers, I'm gonna assume that it must be fake.
Respect that right there, because you know, man, I clicked up, man. You get me? People always gonna have the favorites and that, bro. But I like that right there, because throughout this album, he's saying he was top 10, he's this, is that, bro. He's one of the greatest type of thing. But right there, he's saying, yo, if it ain't me, it's, you get me. Someone else did that on a tune and that, bro. You know what I mean? Where there was like, yo, if it ain't me, then it must be type of, you get me?
It's up for debate, then it must be Dave. They're wearing a chain and ain't tagging the jewelers, I'm gonna assume that it must be fake. I was a troublesome kid in my house, had my mumsy shouting, you must behave. You see a white man in a North Face hoodie and straight cut jeans, then it must be
Man said the SpongeBob sweating meme and them thing there, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, don't do it in that, fam. If your jewelers fake, once again, just keep it real, man. You know what I mean, bro? Just don't tag anyone in that, bro. Because yeah, them jewelers are gonna be looking at you with the glasses down, like, huh? I don't know you, my guy, in that, bro. You know what I'm saying in that, bro? But I like that statement right there, bro. Chat to them, man. He's getting money, fam.
a troublesome kid in my house, had my mumsy shouting, you must behave. You see a white man in a North Face hoodie and straight cut jeans, then it must be Jake. I'm still with my bros from back in the day, so if they ain't with me, they must be snakes. It's Friday night, why they acting brave, they must be waved. They're trying to throw dirt on my name and say it's PR and it must be staged. Old friends ain't showing me love, I can only imagine it must be hate. What is it? If it's something like them, then I must be fake. And they don't want smoke, so it must be vape. If she ain't on coke, then it must be K. If she don't wanna fuck, then she must be.
Not gonna lie, yeah. So that's the last one right there. Not gonna lie, that might be another half, you know. That might be another half, you know, because literally in terms of beats and that, bruv, from the album, that might be my least favorite. Not gonna lie, that whole real sounding like bear flipping, I don't know, fruit flies flying and emptying there, bloody, that was probably my least favorite beat. I can't even lie to you. But what, he essentially did nothing wrong on that beat. It was just the actual, I mean, he did nothing wrong on that song. It was literally just the beat. So that might be another half still, me can't lie. Because like I said, what Sench David did was good and that, bro. But like, I wouldn't add that to my main playlist because I feel like I'd get tired of hearing the beat and all of them kind of thing there. And I don't think it's one of them ones where like you listen to it a couple more times and that from, and it starts to get better. It could get better, but nah, man, the beat wasn't really for me. In terms of, yeah, I feel like that was my least favorite. So if this is 16, so we're 15, we were 14 out of 15. So no, what, it's like 14 and a half then out of 16. Yeah, that makes sense. 14 and a half, because you add the half, it would be 50, and then the other two songs, it would be 60. Yeah. So 14 and a half and that, bro. That's what we're at. So this one, so the tune that we literally just reacted to, that got a half, ban for ban, and now we're strangers or whatever. On Now We're Strangers, it's the barritry that wasn't there enough. On Ban for Ban, I just didn't really listen to it, and the one that we just reacted to is literally because the beat wasn't really for me and that, bro. So 3 tunes that got halves and that, you know what I mean? So 14 and a half and that, bro. But shout out to Sench either way and that. I like how he was talking on that one right there. He said some real ish on there. Obviously, the gal talk is always going to be a main key subject for him. And we're going to be going into the last tune and that, bro. But this is right here and that, bro. I definitely think, depending on who releases, this can hold up as one of the top 10 albums of the year and that, bro. For sure. I'm definitely spinning bare tracks from this tape. That's for a fact. You know what I mean? So yeah, and I still think the tune with him and Dave and the first tune and that, bruv, no introduction needed or whatever, is 2 of the songs that are definitely at the top of my list. Those are my definitely top 2 in that, bruv, because there was anger within the intro and that, bruv, and him and Dave and that spun that tune to absolute bits, bruv, with a completely different vibe in terms of the Brazilian funk and all of that type of thing there. So shout out to Sench and that, fam, doing his thing. We're going to get into the last tune and I'll catch you on the next one. It's your boy Njies and I'm gone.